Disclaimer: the following video is a parody of CinamaSins' Everything Wrong With series. If you're not familiar with their humor, you should definitely watch their content first to understand. The intention of making this video is for comedy and entertainment purposes only. Nothing that is said in this video has negative things towards the game itself, its franchise, the people who created and like the game. Without any further ado, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. EA. How arrogant and cocky do you have to be to owe that much money? Fun fact, this Carrera isn't in the game and it's the only car with a The Run license plate. Not a sin, but just wanted to point that out. So how did we ended up here exactly? Was Jack coming back to his garage and the moment he stepped out of his Carrera he got knocked out and duct taped to his steering wheel and getting towed here? At least that's what I think. Who is this man? The mafia boss? Quick time events. You should have at least some cuts after breaking that sunroof. I don't know about you, but this license plate looks like a standard license plate. Nothing wrong with it, just wanted to point that out. I like how they're shooting without breaking the window. I'm not surprised if black bots try to steal this from Cars 1 or the Fast and the Furious. I mean, they stole the bridge jump from Too Fast Too Furious for the Underground 1 intro. What do you mean the Run It will solve both Jack's and your problems? You made a lot of money from Jack's winnings. What could you get in trouble for?
The race is from San Fran to New York. The best racers ever assembled.
Best street racers.
You win, I will handle your problem and give you a 10% cut.
Oh, 10%?
Yeah, what the heck, Sam?
The purse is $25 million. Do the math.
After doing the math, that is $2.5 million. To be fair, that is $1.5 million more than the entire Run prize money in the Wii version.
This will keep us in touch. Now we have to get you a car.
Cars. I got covered.
Buddy, you have the RS4 you stole earlier. Don't tell me that you abandoned it.
You ready?
Locked and loaded.
There's over 200 other drivers and about 3,000 miles of asphalt between here and New York.
You forgot dirt, sand, and snow, Sam. They matter too, you know. I really don't care about the ZL1 because that depends if you have the DLC or not. But what I don't understand is that why can't we drive the RA that is apparently in the background in this stage? Now that I think about it, you are on a road trip for 25 mil that you get 10% of that bread. And to do it, you have to drive non-stop without eating, drinking, sleep, and going to the bathroom for 2 days straight. That is without the quick time events that are in the game. Not only that, Jack would also need a certain amount of his own money for gas alone, in which he really needs, since most of the run has us going at fast speeds, which wastes gas faster. So overall, it's more torture than any 24-hour race ever. Another thing, if Jack and Sam are using the tablet from earlier to communicate with each other throughout the entire run, it may have 4G LTE data from what I think it was possible in 2011, but did Jack even brought a charger with him for, you know, in case if it dies? Like if that is actually Calvin Klein. Shouldn't the text say get out of San Francisco because that is what we're doing and it's priority number 1?
Units be advised, got a code 6 for the police scanner in his vehicle. Keep all roadblock locations off the air.
From what I checked in the interior of every car in this game, there isn't a scanner anywhere to be found. Unless if it's hidden or the tablet is the scanner. Shouldn't the suspension be a bit messed up from that jump? Physics, I guess. Couldn't Jack turn to the right and still land in the same bridge? Just saying if that was possible. Okay, how does Marcus and the Mafia know about the run and that Jack is in it? Do they want their money or not? I know they're trying to kill him, but still. How did Marcus even get out of San Fran? Did he have to wait until the cops left or did he started the run somewhere else? Marcus rammed us very hard, so why do we get damage and he doesn't? Where did you get that drink? I thought we can't get anything during the run.
Oh, and Jack,
Yeah.
no casinos.
Never gonna cross my mind.
Hey, don't gamble your gas money. We got 2,117 miles to go. It's too early for that, Jack. Officer, there were 8 other cars that passed you, and you couldn't start a pursuit with them? I know Jack is wanted, but they were speeding also. Explain to me, how are you two going to achieve that luxury life going up against tier 5 cars and a tier 6 177? I know I say you can't stop for anything during the run, but this is an exception. I mean, we had to refill that tank at some point, which is completely pointless considering that this is Need for Speed, and all cars can do this trick without stopping, and they last more than a Prius and any Tesla. This.
Jack, get back in the race.
Yeah, Jack, why are you checking out women for? That is disrespectful. I thought your mother taught you better than that, and you have a woman that is helping you. You disgust me.
Stay focused, Jack. Now we have to get to Chicago in the top 50.
Can Jack celebrate a little, Sam? We just beat 2 bosses where one doesn't come back for a second race and the other does. I'm not gonna lie, this officer can jump. Someone send this man to Japan for 2020. He has guts. I'll give him that. Is there anyone in the store? Jack probably broke the back door and now he's stealing a hat. Final Destination 6, starting Jack Rourke. Instead of adding a sin every time there is a repeated location on every event in the run from stages 4 to 10, I'm just gonna add them all right here because 3 years of development for this game weren't enough. Your primary motivation is to take out Jack from the run? Is there some sort of rivalry that we should know about between you two? You ran me in National Park. Why are you behind? You know, breaking my headlights won't help to reduce visibility. I can still see. If I want my headlights back, I'll just crash myself and they're back. Online racing in a nutshell. You know, bringing your brothers along the trip is a good thing since it's a long way, and having company to not be bored or have assistance can be useful. But what are you going to do if you lose? Because it also is impossible to be tier 5 cars and a tier 6 177 in El Caminos. You're lucky you weren't in his way. Otherwise, that would have been your run. So if anyone had to go through this tunnel but not because of the avalanche, where will they go? So if you spend your last 250k, does that make you broke? Also, since 250k is the entrance fee for the run, by doing the math, that will be $52,750,000 for 211 racers. So if the prize money is $25 million, where does the other $27,750,000 go to? Not a sin, but just wanted to point out that Calvin has a Lamborghini collar.
I just got word. The mob has a welcoming committee waiting for you downtown.
How do you know? So not only the tablet is supposedly a police scanner, but also has a tracker? I get it is for Sam to know where we at all times, but were the Mafia able to hack it?
Seriously, don't let your guard down. Not for a second.
Didn't know you cared.
Jack, she did care, and you just had to let your guard down. From pushing me off-road to brake checking me to now attempting to shoot at me? Let's be fair, Marcus is way more aggressive than the house from Payback as a whole. Forget the house. Marcus is the house! I hate Marcus too, Jack. He just had to ruin it from out of nowhere again. Why can't we get a Mafia chase right here? Game. I know beating a tier 5 SLS AMG was possible, but how do you expect me to defeat a tier 6 177 in 1.4 miles in a tier 4 car? Wow, perfect timing. I'm not surprised, they're a mafia. They're rich as heck, they could buy anything to kill one guy. Need for Speed Parkour. Grand Theft Auto The Run. I know you're trying to kill us, but why them? Why they gotta die for no reason? Really? Is this Need for Speed or GTA Online? And that was Need for Speed The Run. Can I go now? You couldn't call for a taxi? I gotta say, that tablet really lasted throughout the trip, especially when carrying it in your jacket pocket twice, if you have one.
Listen, Jack. No race is worth your life. We can stand down if you want.
Nobody's standing down.
I gotta give Jack credit, he isn't a quitter. But you have the opportunity to move to Canada if you really want to escape from the cops and mafia if they don't find you.
They're coming for you, Jack.
Yep, I'm assuming they hacked the tracker and the tablet. Yellow headlights for some reason. Need for Speed The Run, directed by Michael Bay. I mean, he directed a trailer for this game before it came out. Also Friendly Fire. Rip. Were you just standing there in case if someone came in?
You seem to know me. But I do not know you.
Sam sent me.
Easy, Shevchenko. He's a friend.
Wait, you know Sam? Also, is that an AE-86 in the background? Not a sin, by the way. Woman, wasn't your purpose in getting in the run was to have a luxury life with Nikki? So you just don't care for the 25 mil? I know that you were rich, but still. I can't complain much with her 370Z. If we can defeat Calvin with any tier 4 car, then the AI can do it somehow when it's the opposite. Dude, if you were going to risk her 250k in a run, I say use that money and get in the Showdown Tour from Pro Street and get noticed there. I mean, Pro Street could be connected with the run since both games have real world locations, right? Hands are moving, but the steering wheel isn't. Seriously? I know they won't give up, but how are they going to win? Because you know racing against Marcus is an automatic L. Even Calvin can smoke all of them. Yes, I know I said earlier that you can easily defeat a tier 5 car with a tier 4 car, but when do you ever see a No Camino defeat an SLS? Well, when you lose, good luck in trying to bail them out. If Calvin loses, does he get to sell his SLS if he escapes the cops? Because you know he had to drop all the money he had in the run, right? You know what could have made this event very interesting? Having the cops and Mafia after us while racing against Marcus. You know, trying to survive every obstacle and attack in the way while trying to win, and maybe we get to escape after winning. I mean, it just seems more fun that way for the final event. Marcus is a cheater. He didn't even pull the trigger. I can tell you that he isn't using NOS, and he has speed tech. And yes, I know it's an Aston Martin. Rip, but you deserved it anyways. If we got here around 8 p.m., wouldn't it be 4 a.m. after 8 hours? Or 3 a.m. if game takes place before daylight savings? Also, Sam said to meet in Manhattan after the run. Why are we in Brooklyn?
I fixed your problem. They won't be bothering you again.
Well, now you have the cops to deal with now.
Kickback.
Yeah, you know. Relax, take it easy, put your feet up. Or maybe, if you're interested in doubling down, I just got a call.
Does Jack get the 25 million to himself this time, or is it another 2.5 mil again? Because I don't know what you're going to do with 22.5 million. Why is there Chicago PD in Death Valley?